Welcome to the bloody kitchen nightmare, you lot. Today, we're diving headfirst into the greasy underbelly of the food industry. Get ready to have your minds blown. We're talking about the top 10 shocking food industry secrets they don't want you to know. From the sneaky tricks they use to make you spend more, to the downright lies they feed you about what's in your food. We're exposing it all, so buckle up, you donkey. This is going to be a bumpy ride. Right, you melons, let's talk about menus. You might think they're just a list of dishes, but there's a lot more going on here. These things are designed by cunning bastards to manipulate you, to squeeze every last penny out of your wallets. They use all sorts of psychological tricks to get you to spend more. First, they use fancy pants language, all artisan this and farm to table that. It's all a load of bollocks. They know you're more likely to pay a premium for something that sounds posh, even if it's the same crap they're serving next door. And don't get me started on the pricing. They'll stick a ridiculously expensive item right at the top to make everything else look like a bargain in comparison. It's called anchoring, and it's as old as time. Ever noticed how the most profitable items are always in the top right corner? That's because your eyes naturally go there first. Sneaky, eh? And let's not forget about those mouth-watering descriptions. Juicy, tender, drizzled with a balsamic glaze. They're all designed to make your stomach rumble and your wallet weep. So next time you pick up a menu, remember it's all a game and you're the player. Now let's talk about natural flavors. Sounds innocent enough, right? You might think it's something wholesome, like a fresh apple or a juicy orange, like something you'd find growing on a tree, ripe and ready to eat. Well, I've got news for you. It's a bloody con. It's not what you think it is. These so-called natural flavors are concocted in labs by scientists in white coats, mixing up a storm of chemicals. They're a cocktail of chemicals designed to mimic the taste of real food, but they're about as natural as a plastic chicken. The worst part is, these companies hide behind the term natural because they know you're trying to eat healthier. They exploit your trust. They're preying on your good intentions, the crafty swines, and the regulations are so lax they can get away with murder. It's a free-for-all out there. They don't even have to disclose what's in these natural flavors. It's a complete mystery. For all you know, it could be beaver anal glands. Yes, you heard that right. So next time you see natural flavors on a label, run for the bloody hills. Listen up, you lot. Fast food is designed to be addictive. It's like crack cocaine, only cheaper and more readily available. They load their food with sugar, salt, and fat. These ingredients trigger the reward centers in your brain, making you crave more, and the portions are out of control. They want you to think you're getting a good deal, but you're actually just eating twice the amount of food you need. The bright lights, the loud music, the uncomfortable seating, it's all designed to get you in and out quickly. And don't even get me started on the toys they give away with kids' meals. They're just another way to lure you in and create lifelong customers. Salads, eh? You think you're being healthy ordering a salad? Well, I've got news for you. You're being robbed blind. These restaurants charge an arm and a leg for a few measly leaves and a couple of sad-looking vegetables. It's daylight robbery. And don't even get me started on the dressings. They're loaded with sugar, salt, and fat. You might as well just order a burger and fries. And the worst part is, they know you're trying to be healthy. They're exploiting your desire to eat well and laughing all the way to the bank. So next time you're tempted by a salad, ask yourself, is it really worth the price? Or are you better off just cooking at home? Sugar, sugar everywhere. You know it's in your sweets and your sodas, but did you know it's lurking in places you'd least expect? These food manufacturers are like sugar pushers, sneaking it into everything from bread to pasta sauce to salad dressings. Why? Because sugar is addictive, that's why. They know that once they get you hooked, you'll keep coming back for more. And they're not just doing it for the money. Sugar is cheap, it's plentiful, and it makes their food taste better. So next time you're at the supermarket, be sure to read the labels carefully. You might be surprised at what you find. Right, let's talk about food labels. They're everywhere on every product you pick up in the supermarket. They're supposed to give you all the information you need to make informed choices about what you eat. But do they really? The truth is, they're a bloody minefield. Navigating through them can be incredibly confusing and frustrating. These food companies are masters of deception, using clever wording and misleading claims to trick you into thinking their products are healthier than they are. It's all about marketing and sales. They'll use words like low fat and sugar-free, making you believe you're making a healthier choice, but then load their products up with artificial sweeteners and other nasty chemicals that are even worse for you. It's a sneaky tactic, and don't even get me started on serving sizes. They're another trick up their sleeve. They'll make them so ridiculously small, you'd have to eat the whole bloody package to get your recommended daily intake. It's absurd. So what can you do? Read the labels carefully, scrutinize every detail, and don't be afraid to do your own research. Use your smartphone to look up ingredients and understand what you're consuming. And if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Always trust your instincts and be skeptical of too good to be true claims. Healthy fast food? Don't make me laugh. It's like trying to find a vegetarian option in a slaughterhouse. These fast food chains are trying to jump on the health bandwagon, but they're just fooling themselves. You can't make a healthy burger and fries no matter how hard you try. They'll slap a grilled or low-fat label on something, but it's still loaded with calories, salt and fat. And don't even get me started on the salads. They're drowned in dressing and topped with fried chicken or cheese. You might as well just order a pizza. So if you're looking for a healthy meal, do yourself a favor and stay away from fast food restaurants. You'll thank me later. Fresh seafood, eh? You know what's fresher than fresh? Catching your own bloody fish. These restaurants and supermarkets love to throw around the word fresh, but the truth is, most of the seafood you're eating has been frozen solid and shipped halfway across the world. And even if it is fresh, it's probably been sitting in a tank for days, swimming in its own filth. And don't even get me started on mislabeling. You think you're ordering cod, but it could be any old white fish they've got lying around. So next time you're craving seafood, do yourself a favor and go to a reputable fishmonger. And if you're really feeling adventurous, why not cast a line yourself? Processed food, the bane of my existence. It's full of chemicals, preservatives, and God knows what else. They use these ingredients to extend the shelf life of their products, but they're also pumping them full of artificial flavors, colors, and textures. And don't even get me started on the sodium content. These companies are trying to give you a heart attack with every bite. The worst part is, these processed foods are designed to be addictive. They trigger the reward centers in your brain, making you crave more. So do yourself a favor and steer clear of processed foods. Stick to fresh, whole ingredients and your body will thank you for it. Organic food, eh? It's all the rage these days, but is it really worth the hype? Now don't get me wrong, I'm all for supporting sustainable farming practices, but the organic label has become a license to print money. These companies charge a premium for organic products, but are they really any better for you? The jury's still out on that one. And don't even get me started on the regulations. The organic label is like a sieve full of holes. There are so many loopholes, it's hard to know what you're really getting. So if you're going to buy organic, do your research. Make sure you're getting your money's worth. Well, there you have it. The top 10 shocking food industry secrets they don't want you to know. I bet you're feeling pretty disgusted right now, aren't you? But don't despair. Now that you're armed with this knowledge, you can make more informed choices about what you eat. So get out there and start reading labels, asking questions, and cooking from scratch. Your body will thank you for it.